Hey guys, welcome back to another Power Trip Gaming Retrospective. Today, what are we going to be covering?
Jackie Chan's action
Kung Fu!
Hiyaaaaaahhh! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Who did this?
So, Hudson Soft, 1990.
Adventure Island.
Did Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu.
They did, man.
And I am going to go ahead and say this. This game is a sleeper hit to me because this game never comes up in conversation as some of the best games and funnest games that are on the Nintendo. But honestly, from the moment we plugged this game in to when we finished the game, we had a good time.
We did.
This was actually a really
this.
well done game. And we had very few gripes about this game. So
I was
honestly,
very impressed with this one.
I was very surprised with how polished the overall game was. How great the music was.
Just the feel of it.
Yeah, the feel of it, the music, the graphics were like big and vibrant and colorful. Really loved it. It really felt like a Hudson Soft game as well,
really
too.
Did.
And Hudson Soft did some great, phenomenal things on the Nintendo.
They did, man.
So
as much as I hate the games, Adventure Island
I
series was Hudson Soft.
You were never a fan of that.
I hate them. But they knocked it out of the park with fucking Jackie Chan, man.
They sure did. They sure did.
Yeah, so shit, man. We'll jump right into this shit. Shit, right. Could I say shit anymore?
Shit, no.
So what do you give this game for difficulty?
Shit. I'm just kidding.
Actually, that's pretty accurate.
Honestly, the game, I would say the difficulty, I can't give it higher than a 3.
3. Nailed it.
Were you seriously? Did you
seriously?
You stuck out that thumb just as I said 3 because you were like
3. No, okay. 3 feels fair.
Yeah, no, it definitely is a 3.
It is not a very difficult game.
It really isn't. Honestly, it's a very short game. And the moment that we plugged this game in, the learning curve was really. There was no point where the learning curve was super steep. No. We were able to beat it, no problem. We may have run into a snag here or there, but overall, I mean, this game was quick and it was really, really easy. It was very forgiving. Even in like levels where you could fall off like ledges and fall down to screens, like or taking hits from lava that is coming up, that's scrolling up, you don't lose like. It's not an instant kill. You lose only like 1 heart. If you fall off the screen, you have to do it over again. It's actually, you don't even lose life. It just sets you down to the next screen that's below.
Down a tier.
Yeah, just down a tier. So,
yeah.
There really is, the enemies are really easy to tell what they're going to be doing and how they're going to attack. Their attack patterns were very predictable, but everything did just 1 peg of damage to you.
Yeah, from what I remember, a lot of the enemies only took maybe 2 hits.
Yeah.
Nothing was super difficult. Even the bosses weren't.
The bosses were really. You actually, I think in the second level, you beat that boss. Like you only had 1 peg of life left, and you beat the boss without even getting touched.
Boom! Nailed it.
Yeah.
Boom! Look at that soft marshmallow muscle. Yes.
Some marshmallow factor.
I mean, it's. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I mean, I completely agree. 3 feels fair. The game was not that hard.
It was not difficult at all.
No. I mean, I don't remember our completion time, but from what I can recall, it was probably
It was quick.
It was under 2 hours.
I believe there was only 5 levels to this game.
Yeah.
And honestly, most of them were pretty quick. They were pretty fluid. And nothing really just tied us up. It was more so just kind of learning the game and learning the controls. And then we just we just completely blew through the later stages too, like first try through.
Yeah. So that's good, man. Yeah. Difficulty was easy to do.
Yeah.
Here it might be a little more challenging. Let's move on to fun. Fun factor.
So for fun, I would give this game a 7. Oh, you gave an 8, huh? 8. You're thinking 8.
I'm thinking 8.
Let me hear your argument, and maybe I'll bump up to an 8 as well too. But I think at least a 7. It cannot go below a 7.
No, I'll agree.
This game was really fun.
So, me personally, I thought the graphics were beautiful. I love how big and vibrant his sprite was.
Yeah.
I love his Hadouken thing. I like
that's right.
The assortment of special moves you could get was interesting. The special stages were fun. Like the whole game was just fun. It was I mean, I don't recall a lot of our playthrough, if we got frustrated at certain parts or not, but
I don't think we ever got frustrated at all.
I
don't remember, and if we did die, a lot at like certain places, like we didn't show our frustrations, which is actually really telling of how good and fun a game is.
Yeah, the music. Oh, the music.
Oh boy.
If a Nintendo game deserved a soundtrack, it was Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu.
That is.
Boom!
Yeah.
Mic drop right there, bitch. That soundtrack was great.
Hands down. Every level
Beautiful.
just was, it was so amazing. Just the 8-bit tunes out of that game just really pumped you up to like, just get you through every single level. You were excited to hear what the next track was going to be.
Absolutely.
Is what I remember. So, honestly, I did forget about like the Hadouken and the special moves that you could do and the variety of the special moves. You could do like the turn kick or
a Chex Mex Haruk Sex.
yeah, there was the roll, I remember. There was a couple others too that we had gotten throughout the game too. But I like the style. The bonus levels, there really wasn't too many bonus levels
No.
that I remember, but like you said, music was fantastic. The sprites were big and vibrant and very detailed, so you never really felt like, oh, what is this that I'm looking at? It was fantastic. I think I'm gonna go ahead and
Yeah?
echo you. 8.
Oh, wow.
I'm bumping it up to an 8 because this game, like I said, this game never ever gets the respect that I think that it deserves because it's so obscure on the Nintendo. What are you doing?
Let the record show.
God damn,
I got a
what?
record. Paul agreed with me on something.
Oh my god.
Retrospective.
Okay.
Paul agreed and
I did.
bumped up to an 8.
I did. This game is obscure because people don't really ever talk about Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu, but honestly, it was made by Hudson Soft. It was made in 1990 when I think that they were really just, they were already a good company to begin with, but I think that they really just kind of,
Coming into prominence.
They already knew the limitations and the capabilities of the Nintendo system, so they were just kind of cranking out all of these great hits.
Absolutely.
And somehow Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu just kind of just got swept under the rug because nobody ever talks about it being this
Nobody
great game,
does.
and it's so fun.
That's true. The controls were good. The hit detection at times was a little weird.
Yeah,
Weird.
it
Not,
was.
not super crisp, but it still wasn't bad.
It wasn't anything that I would have complained about.
No.
Honestly.
Were there continues?
There were continues. There were no extra lives, but your continues are basically like your extra lives.
Okay.
So you had 5 continues. So
Well,
it was a limited amount of continues, but I still don't think that would never even bump up the difficulty. as a
Not at
result.
all.
So
yeah, fun.
So yeah, so 3 for difficulty, 8 for fun.
Wow.
All right.
That's very interesting. I the more I think about this one, it really is weird that it never gets the acclaim it deserves.
Never.
But then, yeah, it just...
It's strange, and it was a big company. Hudson Soft was one of the bigger producers on the Nintendo too, which is why I'm surprised too that there wasn't more draw to this game.
Was Hudson Soft and Sunsoft the same thing?
No.
No? They were
No.
two different things?
They were 2 different companies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
And in fact, I would almost be willing to say that Sunsoft was not as big as Hudson Soft was.
I'll agree with you there. At least
So-
not in that era.
No, definitely not in that era.
Yeah. All right,
So,
man.
All right.
Move on to the
Is-
last thing.
It worth it?
Is it worth... What did you pay for Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu?
So, Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu, I paid $20 for this game.
$20.
$20, and it was
Admirable.
the first time that we ever went to the Midwest Gaming Classic.
Hey!
This was one of the games that I picked up when I was
Wow.
still needed to get all of the Nintendo games. I believe that was in either 2011 or 2012.
Well, we've been going to the Classic for about 4 or 5 years now?
5 years.
So it'd been
Yeah, so it would have
2012.
been 2012. So I got it for $20 in 2012.
Not bad.
Yeah. So according to price charting, today, this game is $58 cartridge only.
$58.
$58.
Would you say it's worth it? The length is not there,
I
unfortunately.
was gonna say I really like this game, but I'm not sure if it's actually worth 58. Just out of the sense that it's a very short game. and especially if you know what you're doing and you've played through it before, you will get through this game literally in 30 minutes or less. There's really not much to it.
I suppose Contra is in that same vein, though, where it's extremely short.
It is, but it still feels fulfilling, so...
I would say I would go up to maybe $35, $40 for this game.
Yeah.
It is very good. It's a quality title. I would give it all the props in the world for what it does.
Yeah.
You know, and it's... I would say $40 is about where I would go.
I would say, as of right now, if you find this game for over $50, just... maybe do yourself a favor, do a little bit of research, look up, see what the graphics look like, maybe watch some videos, watch our videos so that you can listen to the music of the game, see if it's something that you like.
I mean, if they're watching this, they're already watching. Oh, you're talking about the gameplay.
The gameplay.
I thought you were talking about this.
The gameplay.
Well, they're right here.
No.
I mean, well, actually, I'm sorry. Well, I'll let you finish your thought.
No, but I'm just going to say that over $50 is a little bit pricey for it, but if you find it, like you said, around that $40 mark, maybe even if you find it for less, definitely worth it. I think that this is a great game.
I would say if you find it for about 50 or over 50, maybe hold off for a little while. This game's been on a downward trend.
It actually, was. Yeah,
so.
It's because this game actually, I don't know if it necessarily peaked is the word, but at its high, it was around $75 to $78, and right now it's showing at 58. So I think if you just hold off, it's actually gonna start kind of going down and just kind of finding that sweet spot where it's gonna probably stay for a long time. So
$40, calling it. Make a note.
Maybe you'll have to wait a couple months, but it'll eventually get there. It'll level out. It'll find its leveling spot. But honestly, this game is really good. I think that this is one of those, and again, this game demonstrated what it is that we loved most about the challenge of playing through every single Nintendo game, is because these games that you may collect and may not have ever played, we're playing through them and we're finding out that Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu is a diamond in the rough. This game is fantastic, and unless we were actually playing through every single game, I don't think that we would ever have even thought to play this game. I don't think that this would ever have come up on my radar, and I'm so glad that it did.
Absolutely. I wonder if it's because the name is so misleading. I mean, you think, in this era, how many games based on, like, people or, like, movies were actually good?
Not many.
So you see Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu, you see that cheesy potato smile at the beginning. What the fuck?
Are you trying to say that Michael Jordan's Chaos in the Windy City was not a good game?
Shaq Fu? That was Super Nintendo, though. That was Genesis as well.
They were both Super Nintendo and Genesis.
Genesis version of Shaq Fu's better, by the way. But that's not the point.
No,
it is.
Well, it's still shit.
More characters.
Whatever.
And, I mean, it's still shit.
Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu!
That's right, man.
We're talking about.
But, I mean, maybe that's why this game's not as known, is because you think of this era back then and you see Jackie Chan and you're like, fuck.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I don't think that Jackie Chan even kind of rose into prominence in the United States until really, I mean... Rush Hour really made him a household name. Like, no, it really did. I mean, people like who loved action movies and maybe like international movies knew who Jackie Chan was and knew that he was kind of like held in that same esteem as Bruce Lee.
Absolutely.
But it really wasn't until he hit mainstream with like Rush Hour in the late 90s, 1997 I believe it was, that he really just became the household name that he was, because he was just... He was such a great stunt guy and such a great action and karate man.
Oh, yeah.
Kung Fu guy. So so maybe it's just this game kind of came and went. People didn't realize what a gem it was. Didn't really care to try it. And now we found out that this game is a gem.
Wonderful.
This game is a gem.
Like you said, man, it's the whole point of this. It's the whole point of this channel.
Absolutely.
It's find great games that people maybe don't really know about.
Yeah.
And to try to at least beat it.
Well, this
is beat it. We have to beat it.
Yeah. So this is one of them, though. This is one of those that I'm so glad that we found this game, because this is a game that I would love to just kind of play again and again. So honestly,
I'll agree.
Yeah.
So there you guys go.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Hit us up on Facebook.
Hit us up on Twitter.
Check out PowerTripGaming.tv. It takes you right to our channel where you can watch all of our other retrospectives, and you can actually watch our playthroughs of our games, including Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu.
The link is down in the description to watch this game, Jackie Chan's Action Kung Fu.
You almost had it so fluidly. I was cheering for you. Please, just get it out, and you did.
Stumbled,
like
man.
William Shatner.
My brain tripped. It said, "Oh,
it did.
fuck."
But you never fell down though. So I think you just kind of stuttered.
It's more of like a whoa,
Yo, and then you
which
caught yourself.
is a weird segue into the next retrospective. A little bit of pratfall, a little bit of. Next time on Power Trip Retrospective. I spit everywhere.
We'll review something better.
Boom! No, I was at the
Still
West
the wet
Middle side.